Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode with Andy and Amanda and myself. Hello, how are you tonight? Amanda as well and Andy.
I'm a bit of my side clean. I'm a bit tired today because I pulled my back unfortunately on Friday morning.
Yeah, that was fun.
So, and the best way to sum that up, Colleen, is I was going to 6 o'clock in the morning, reach over to put my pants on, go to work, and my back went. Amanda, what happened?
There was a lot of screaming, and I thought the police were going to kick the door in and say somebody being murdered.
Well, it showed you, Colleen, like, despite the fact I was in an awful lot of pain, and it really was, we had a very busy weekend, didn't we, Amanda? Because we went to, I know we mentioned it in a previous episode, Colleen. Do you remember we told you about, we've both been featured in a poetry book on the theme of Peterloo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. We were at the Manchester launch and that on Saturday evening in the Methodist Church in Oldham Street. That was good fun because I went down there on a walking stick because I couldn't walk properly.
Oh, you're lapping up all the attention from everyone.
Yeah, and man was looking at me and saying, all these women around me, they're all mothering me and supporting me. So,
no, it happens mostly in the winter actually, because you know why, don't you? Because we're constantly trying to like tie up our shoelaces, and when it's cold and not warm, we tend to like do things without thinking of how we're doing it. So that tends to happen, especially in the winter. And it does. Lots of accidents. Apparently, lots of accidents happen more in the winter than in the summer.
Yeah, yes, true, because of the cold temperature as well. So,
yeah.
Also, Colleen, something we haven't told you yet. You've seen a bit of it, where we're on air yesterday on the radio on All FM, which is in Levenshulme and North Manchester, and we had me and Amanda, and you'll hear this next couple of days. So I've got it to upload, where me and Amanda were interviewed by her good friend Ruth, who's a DJ, and this show, everybody, actually got mentioned during the podcast, during the full radio program.
Oh wow! How did it happen?
Nobody mentioned it. Yeah. I was told everybody on it where you could find this show on YouTube, and then Ruth actually was going to check it out, wasn't she? So herself. So like I said, so see, Colleen, we think of you all the time. We think of all our viewers as well.
I know. I think my name comes naturally to you because at the end of each sentence you do mention my name. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's an unusual name, I've got to admit. It's not really that common in England. It's more common in like Australia, America, and Ireland.
What is Colleen? Unusual lady as well, aren't you? So we're unusual poets.
You do use people's names a lot though when you talk to them. I've heard you talking to your brother before when you've said like, all right, Gavin, then I'll see you later, Gavin, and you've said his name like 3 times in the same sentence.
Well, I could come up. It's easier to call him by his name instead of swearing at him sometimes. It's good manners, right? So that's why I'm clean. We're on the radio, like I said yesterday, for 2 hours, and it was good fun. That was yesterday, Amanda, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. Like I said, it was good fun. Like I said, you'll hear the session because Ruth sent it over to you, Amanda, hasn't she? So Amanda's going to get it over to me. I've edited it. So
so that was Action for Happiness, you see, month. This is the month of Action for Happiness, so it did work, and it does work. Yeah, if you do it.
Thinking, yes.
Yeah, because I think tomorrow is to do with spending some time reflecting or something. I'm not sure, but yesterday was sleeping, taking time just to relax before going to bed so that you feel recharged.
Oh, I didn't this morning. We were both really tired this morning, Colleen.
Oh no.
Amanda, what time were you at 5 o'clock this morning, weren't you?
4, 5, I think.
Yeah, because Amanda's sleep patterns have been unorthodox.
No,
and I eventually got up at 6, but it was hard work this morning. Oh,
do you? You know, you can take. Well, you shouldn't really take too many like painkillers, but paracetamol's not too bad on the first day and the second day as well.
Well, I was on when the back went on Friday morning. I went into something called Sulfidine Max Solubles. And they are really, really strong painkillers. And you're only meant to have them for 3 days. And if the pain's still carrying on, go to the doctors.
Yeah.
Some people take a bit longer than that.
Yeah, there's somebody I know. There's somebody I know has been on it for some years. I'm not naming names.
No, it's not good though. It doesn't do you any good.
And that person told me going into my head, if my back goes like that, get the Sulfadine Max solubles for the best. And they were strong on Friday morning when my back went. My philosophy of actions of happiness was to get in the bedroom. I was to pile some Sulfadine Max down me, and I slept with a big smile on my face, happy. The rest of the day, I couldn't get home. Couldn't get home because of too much pain. Oh, that's why. But no, that's sad. What have you been up to, Colleen, then?
Yeah, so I went to the choir. Did I mention that I actually went to the choir? So did I say that I actually went there? It was really good. It was just amazing. The voices were just really good. So we sang.
Sorry, Colleen. Obviously, what choir was it and where was it? Just so people know.
It's the IH choir. It's in South London, and it's not just an ordinary choir. They sing songs from the 80s and 70s and 90s, and it's so good. Like, everything is done in unison and harmony, so that it sounds so angelic. It's just really brilliant. So they do performances as well.
Oh, fantastic! No, yeah, good stuff, Colleen. Definitely that one. So, no, I'm a firm believer. Always a firm believer in art. Try out everything you can, basically. Try out the things.
Well, they're both.
You may become regular too. You may never go back.
Yeah, they're both they're both musicians. One's a singer and the other is a musician. So that's why they got it together really right. They had just the right songs, and it was just really brilliant. The sounds were just really, really good. They came together very well. So it was a really nice choir.
Fantastic. What have you got planned this week then? Have you got much planned this week, have you?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the RSA. So they've got a talk on the discussion on happiness, and it's in relation to Action for Happiness. So this is at the RSA Institute in London, which is a really nice place to go to. So I'm looking forward to that and the discussions on that. It's like you. I'm constantly doing things like what you're doing, but in a different way. So
yeah. Completely. We're podcasting this week, really. We've got a podcast a week, Amanda, haven't we? So, because tomorrow night we're doing our Reading in Bed podcast, our book review podcast. I've got to go and see my parents on Wednesday. So, then Thursday we're doing. The comic podcast we do, Colleen?
Yeah.
We've got our friend Michael coming down on Thursday to do that, and that's going to be funny, Amanda, isn't it? Because Amanda's on a diet at the moment, so she can't really eat chocolate, and we've got a tin of chocolates.
Yeah, so we're just going to feed him lots of chocolate.
Yeah, I asked him this the other night. I said to him, Michael, do you like lots of chocolates? We've got a tin here. And he said, I'll and the cat goes, I'll help you eat them all. And I thought, oh, dear. And then Friday, I'm interviewing, I think she's a North Manchester writer called Melanie as well, Spoken Label. So
is she on your She's on your Facebook page, isn't she? Yeah.
I've got several melodies on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not going to have a full name because in case it doesn't happen. So, but there's plenty going on. Just one this week. So, I said, got bits and pieces coming up, and that is next week, Colleen. Amanda's on Salford FM.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we've also I've been approached to go on another radio station as well. I need to check on this one, but I can reveal that more next week as well, Colleen. So I might try and get Amanda on there as well. But there's so many at the moment. I don't know what London's like, but in Manchester there's so many radio programs cropping up on poetry, Amanda, isn't there?
Yeah.
They're everywhere at the moment. There's all kinds of state programs cropping up by all kinds of people.
That's really good. Do you think it's because of the performing scene in Manchester?
Yeah, I do. I think it's definitely attachment to it. Because Manchester at the moment is going for a real big buzz at the moment with quite a lot of really good nights on. And I think, what do you think, Amanda? Do you think it's the same, the radio thing's an extension, aren't they? So that's why. So, and I've even had somebody who I'm not naming actually contacted me the other week saying, "Hi Andy, you all right? Have I set up a poetry podcast interviewing poets? Hope you don't mind. I don't want to step on your toes." I thought, I don't mind.
I think we need more like that.
Yeah, man said, like, we need more like that, we do. I'm like, I don't mind.
Would it be like working with you as well, like, discussing poets that he's interviewed and then asking you to come on and say what you think about what's going on at the moment?
You could do. I don't know what they want me to do yet. I've only had the brief sent to me last night, so I've got to drop them an email and find out what they're after, really. So, but I said no, wait and see. So, but to be honest with you, Colleen, what I sometimes do is when I meet, I hear of writers on other radio programs and stuff. If I like the work, I'll get in touch with them and to sort out a session, and then refer them onto other programs I know. And it comes like word of mouth. Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
And if you do that, that's the way it works really well. Because I sometimes I do get it sometimes where a good way example of this is who spoke to us about this the other day on Saturday? Was it Ruth on Sunday? We've got a triangle situation, Colleen, where we run obviously co-run Speakeasy in Stretford, our open mic night, and then it's Ruth. Because Amanda runs the magazine called Pretty Words, and I do a spoken label. So we're like, if we get you on one thing, we'll get you on all three things like that. And you find out your profile gets really built up sometimes.
Yeah.
You need to work for us, just for everybody else.
Everyone piggybacks off us, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. So you're really busy this week then. So when are you going to take some time off for just relaxing and just sitting down and just not think about poetry?
Weekend.
2040?
2040. Weekend some point in 2040, yeah.
Right.
I know on Sunday I've got to do another podcast with somebody else. I don't do much on Saturday, always now.
Not yet, but something will probably come up.
Yeah, something will come up. I always does, Colleen. Like we don't. Me and Amanda have quite a lifestyle with creative stuff.
No.
Doesn't happen.
Exactly.
Doesn't happen in the slightest.
So do you not get a moment where you think, I just need to just not think about poetry for this one day only? You don't think like that?
Work during the day, Monday to Friday. I don't get time for it.
Yeah, exactly. True. So
7.5 today, Monday to Friday.
no, it's that time, isn't it? You've got to set time aside for that, and then when you get home, you think. But do you not feel that though? When you get home, you think, I just don't want to write any poetry today, or I just can't think about poetry at all.
My case is we're both unusual here, Colleen, because Amanda tends to start work usually about 6:30 in the morning, don't you?
Yeah, that's the thing working from home. It's like there's no working hours, so there's no switching off. It's just like I work whenever.
Yeah, and in my case, Colleen, I'm usually leaving here at 6:20 in the morning to go to work, getting in work at 7:30.
Yeah.
Think about 25 to 4, having anything to get home for about 4:30, 4:45. Then I have tea and I'll sit down and, because it reads me early, I then crack on with things.
Oh, so you don't really have a break then? You just go straight into doing
Well,
your
these are
work?
tea. I'm honest with by 8 to 9 o'clock, we're both worn out now, so we tend to wind down a bit then normally. So we're doing something. It's not always writing.
Yeah.
It's sorting out podcasts. My case, looking for some mission opportunities. Amanda does as well. And Amanda's doing like some freelance blogging work at the moment as well.
Copywriting.
Copywriting,
so stepping out of my comfort a little bit, writing about things I wouldn't normally write about.
Do you have to do lots of research then for that, Amanda? Is it something that is going to take up your time?
Sometimes there's something that comes up and I just know straight away I can write that and I don't have to do much. And then other times I have to look at research. But I was writing about mice last week.
Oh no!
What was the really mad one you wrote about? It's not that, wasn't it? Well, sex addiction, you didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we could discuss that too much.
We're not talking about that here, okay?
No.
But I had to research for that one anyway. I'll say that. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, I said so. It's fast. I'll be honest with you, Colleen. It's worth doing a full episode and let them on to tell everybody about this. The way you research and stuff, because it's quite interesting what you do sometimes.
Yeah, some of the stuff's quite interesting that comes up to write about.
It might be worth, Colleen, doing a full episode of next week, because I think we could definitely do that, because I can ask Amanda questions on it.
Yeah.
I know you could as well.
Yeah, because it's also going to help others as well. I think, Andy, we've got about 20 seconds, so we can do this next week, continue with, working from home and freelance writing. That's a really difficult area. It's one that I think will be interesting to others because it's working anytime you want.
Yeah, no, definitely, because it's something that more than Amanda could talk about. I can chip in with it, certainly, because I've seen the way you work. Yeah, definitely. Right, Colleen, that's been the case then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, then
so
speak to you next time then. And thanks for listening, everybody. Tune